Hey guys, Shinobi Priest here. I'm here with B, so it's A and B, both of us together. And we've stumbled upon this video called the Uchiha Clan versus the Hyuga Clan Part 1. And I disagree with what Hyuga Vault has to say. First of all, he was being biased, that's what I feel like. And the Uchiha, in my opinion, are stronger than the Hyuga. And I'll explain why. And here it says, click here to see the revised video if you're still having that's your chances or whatever I'm going to. That's bullshit. I don't believe in that. And this is his other video apparently with corrections, and it doesn't. The corrections are not even any corrections. All he does is name a few people that he believes also has the Mangekyu Sharingan, and basically says the same thing in the first video.
And you can basically tell he's biased. I mean, look, his name is Hyuga Vault.
He loves the Hyuga.
So yeah.
So let's start. Well, my first thing I'm gonna say is the strongest one in the Hyuga clan. Let's just talk about the OP people, okay? The strongest one is Neji. What did Neji die from? He died from a stick from 10 tails that fell on him. That's how he died.
And look, think about it. Remember in the tuning exams when he was fighting Naruto? All it took was one uppercut to knock him down.
One uppercut from Naruto. And Naruto didn't even use all the Nine Tails chakra or whatever. You can't say that. He was a kid. He didn't even know how to use that chakra.
And he's using stage 1 of Nine Tails like influence. Like, that's nothing.
That's nothing. And apparently, he blocked off all his chakra points. Apparently, he used the Byakugan, right? Now, I like Neji. He is one of my favorite characters. I don't have hate towards Neji in particular. I don't have hate towards any character, but I'm just saying, we're not supposed to be biased since our channel is not a biased channel. We like all, honestly, our favorite organization, or whatever you could say, is the Akatsuki, because they're all different people. But this is what pissed me off. The Uchiha Clan are not weaker than the Hyuga Clan. So let's go to different.
Most of his claims that Hyuga Vault made was that there's not a lot of users that have the Sharingan. There's not a lot of people that are able to use the Sharingan, and it's not true. Because if you go to the wiki, if you could do that, Priest A.
Okay.
Because I want them to believe me. I want to prove that I'm using tangible evidence, and this is not just coming out of my mouth. It's not an opinion.
Let's bring up
the Sharingan. Click on it.
The Sharingan, yeah. Sasuke. Look at this. Look at this.
These are all the known users of the Sharingan.
Normal Sharingan, right? Not even the Mangekyu. This is not Mangekyu. Don't get us wrong. This is normal Sharingan, right?
Now bring up Byakugan.
Let's bring up the Byakugan. If I don't know how to fucking spell this. Yeah. I have an idea though. Byakugan, like that. So these are all the users of the Byakugan, right?
There's way more users of the Sharingan.
But then look, we know right now there's more Hyuga people and they all have the Byakugan, right? We know this. So I'll agree with like Hyuga Vault. There's way more people with the Byakugan, right?
And that guy AO, he's not even a Hyuga.
AO is not even a Hyuga, yeah.
So we could scratch him off the list.
Yeah, this guy. If you don't know him, he's isn't it Mizukage?
Yeah, he's one of the, he's
a
like
supervisor.
Assistant, yeah.
Yeah, supervisor, whatever. He's not.
And
even
he feared
Shisui. Yeah, who had a Sharingan, or should I even say Mangekyu Sharingan? But whatever. Now let's look how you awaken the Sharingan. Now what's his name? Hyuga Vault said you have to have somebody has to die in order for you to awaken your Mangekyu Sharingan, or like to awaken your normal Sharingan. Something traumatic has to happen. Now it doesn't have to be traumatic. It could be emotional. Anything that affects you basically mentally will make you awaken the eyes.
Exactly. And Naruto, the series is based like they're in war, you know?
Yeah.
So it really wouldn't be hard to experience an emotional stress. If you're a shinobi, you go on missions all the time. You can experience something very emotional.
Like right
You know?
the minute you see one of your comrades even get hurt, and you believe like they died or something, you're gonna wake. You're obviously gonna wake your shadow. Remember what Obito did? What's his name? Kakashi got hurt. His
Same
eye.
with,
And then he just awakened two Tomios. I don't know, just two Tomios. You're supposed to awaken one, and he awoken
same
two.
with same with Sasuke when he awakened his Sharingan when Naruto was injured. Naruto wasn't even dead; he was injured, and his desire to protect his friend was what made him unlock his Sharingan.
Yeah. Now the Byakugan, yeah, you get it from birth, but that doesn't mean you know how to use it from birth. You could have it, but doesn't mean you can know how to use it. The Sharingan literally, all it does, the Sharingan, is show you chakra. It plays everything in slow motion. You could look up in the Naruto wiki what it does if you don't believe what I'm saying. It shows you chakra, it goes slow like shows you everybody's moves in slow motion. You could predict movements.
And copy techniques
And
in
copy.
jutsu.
Yeah, just like Kakashi. And Kakashi's not even a Uchiha, and look what he was doing. He was doing a lot of damage to people.
And look, Neji is the strongest Hyuga that they have.
The strongest.
States it.
Yes.
And look at Neji compared to Sasuke or any other Uchiha. He's not as strong compared to them. And if that's your strongest person, the rest of them must be really weak.
But apparently Hyuga Vault doesn't think that. Let's bring up another reason why the Hyuga are weaker than the Uchiha. When to awaken the Mangekyou Sharingan, he claimed that somebody has to die. That's what he said. I saw the video. He claimed somebody has to die, which I don't believe is true. Now let's just bring up someone with the Mangekyou Sharingan to see stuff about it. Let's bring up Madara. But we're not going to talk about Madara. We're just going to talk about his Mangekyou Sharingan. This is Eternal. I think it's going to... Yeah, Mangekyou. So, a Mangekyou Sharingan is distinguished from a normal Sharingan by its appearance, which changes from Tomio to Seal. We know this. And it is initially awakened by trauma. Again, trauma. Suffered from witnessing the death of someone close to the user. Uchiha... Close to the user, someone close to the user. Okay, so that you awaken after a death, right? Or something traumatic. The Uchiha have historically misunderstood the criteria as a user needing to be responsible for a person's death, and for that reason, they developed the practice of killing their closest friends in order to gain the Mangekyou Sharingan. So the Uchiha are known for their curse of hatred. So this is what they did in order to awaken the Mangekyou Sharingan. Now the Mangekyou Sharingan, it gives you... Let's talk about it for a little bit.